Today is April the 8th, 2026. The time is 7 o'clock p.m. This is the April Board of Commissioners meeting. Before we start, just wanted to make one point to congratulate the South Fayette girls basketball team on their back-to-back state championship. So we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Ariana, can I have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Hondru?
Here.
Commissioner Oravecz?
Present.
Commissioner Postufka?
Here.
Commissioner Lazzini?
Here. Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Kind of goes without saying, but I guess we don't have any public comment. Any correspondence? South Fayette Library report. Ben's not here?
Yeah, no.
All right. Oak Ridge Volunteer Fire Department report. We have that online for anyone to look at. Danny, anything for Southbridge? All right. Calendar items. Approval of minutes. Does anyone have any questions on the minutes from last month?
I do not. I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Payment of bills.
Just a couple comments. We have some large items on there for
Rock salt.
rock salt. Yeah, a lot of rock salt this month, about 90 grand in rock salt
Oh,
payment.
I saw 142, but that's all right.
We'll take 90.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I have just the top five. So 3 of the top 5 equal 90, but
Yep.
I'm sure there's some smaller ones through there.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is with
But
snow.
we're done now, right?
I hope so.
I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until August.
And I bet you the price goes up.
No. You
should
just
pre-buy.
jinxed it.
No. All right, any questions on payment of bills?
Should pre-buy.
No.
Does anyone make a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Financial reports.
Maybe one thing to note, budget to actual report, we're a quarter in to the year as far as reporting goes. So just to take kind of a snapshot of where we are. 2.2 million in revenue. Obviously, tax bills just went out. I think we only have about 60 grand in revenue off of the real estate tax.
Got 200,000 into that.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I just got mine last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.5 in total expenditures. So, really what's helping us keep pace with the expenditures each month is the earned income tax. Took a peek at, kind of where we were last year to this year with earned income, and it's up 2%, 1.3 million in the first quarter, which is really strong. Other things that we, tend to look at are the real estate transfer tax, strong quarter, 133,000 in revenue there compared to about 98 in the first quarter of last year. So good sign. We also look at expenditures, 3.5 in total expenditures. The overtime for the Public Works was up from last year, although not as much as I thought it was going to be. We were at 62 and some change last year and finished this quarter at 68, so about 6 grand higher, but 110 budgeted, so I think we're still going to be okay budget-wise.
Okay.
That's about it. Any questions on any of the first quarter stuff? I mean, we can take a deeper dive at any point.
I don't. Anyone?
I do not.
Someone like to make a motion to accept the financial reports?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Bank account balances.
They're there if you have questions. You can see that, capital expense, certainly, or capital fund has enough to fund the projects that, we're planning on. And that's about it.
Okay.
All right, liaison reports, public safety, Timmy. What? Oh, did I miss that?
Oh,
Someone make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Liaison reports,
Good
thank you,
catch.
Ariana.
Good
Very
catch,
good.
Ariana. Thank you.
Gold star.
Gold star.
Public safety, anything?
No.
Becky's absent. Finance and administration, I have nothing to report. Intergovernmental relations, anything, Mark?
Yeah, we met with the school board, just kind of a meet and greet here a few weeks ago. From a 5,000 foot view, things went very well. So,
Okay.
yeah. that
Thank
was
you.
it.
Community and economic development, Leanne?
So on this front, I know we had a meeting with the planning commission I know the charter team reached out for the Hastings HOA folks. I know Jason, you're kind of talking through that with John, so working through that. I know from last month there were some concerns around just the roads, and so we're working through that. Then the only other thing is we talked about the pre-bid for 515, and that went out, and John, I don't want to steal your thunder, so I'll let you talk about that.
Okay, thank you very much. Department reports, Mr. Barrett.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll pick up with the 515, since you referenced it. The project is out for bid right now using the Penn bid platform. It went out on March 20th. We had a pre-bid on the 27th. We ended up scheduling we did do one addendum to the bids packet so far, in that we added a second pre-bid meeting, which was held yesterday. So we got good response to that. We pushed the submission date back a week also, so opening these things in 2 weeks from yesterday, so the 21st. Discovered a little bit of additional asbestos in the building when we were touring around. We're getting that tested tomorrow. Jason and his team and Vitaly are going to be down there. And then our goal would be to abate this before, the construction would start, so it doesn't set us back anytime. We'll have to get permits from the county and all that kind of stuff, but we're working on that. Switching gears to agenda items, pretty light agenda this evening. Just a brief description on a couple things. The BFD tax service credit is on your agenda. This is an annual thing. Some quick notes, 35 firefighters took advantage of it this year. The tax credits are at the maximum we're allowed to provide, both from an earned income and a real estate perspective. So South Fayette's offering the largest benefit we can to the firefighters. And then we do have a request for matching funds on a letter. Back in November, you guys approved by resolution an application to the LSA program for Alpine Road Bridge. At that point, it doesn't require a match. So at that point, we indicated on the application that we would seek other grants for the match. They had reached back out to us for a revised budget. We supplied that. They asked us if we had any funding commitment letters from other sources. And when we said no, they asked us if we would be willing to submit a letter saying the township would provide the funds if we were awarded the grant. So the construction estimate is conservatively $2 million. The grant amount is $1 million. So if we're successful, it would be $1 million out of the capital fund.
Instead of two.
Instead of two.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is
$1 million.
And that's only if we don't get any other grants.
And that's a
as
win.
part of the matching.
I don't believe I think the other sources we were looking at were GEDTF and the multi-transit, the MTF funds. I think we only end up applying for GETF and we're unsuccessful that way. So I don't think I don't know. LSA seems like our best shot for something that way. So my view is we have to repair that bridge. Any grant money we can get is going to be well received, especially because, we did get Bridge Street on the tip, so we're saving a lot of that money on bridges. So that's on the agenda later.
Thank you.
Other than that, just wanted to mention that I see Roger in the audience. Our fire services coordinator starts on Monday. We got a really rigid orientation set up for you.
Push-ups. You got to run the hill.
But no, we're looking forward to it, and we have been trying to work offline to get things set up so that his time is useful when he starts.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Look forward to you starting there, Roger. Anything else?
that's all. Yeah. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you, John. Patrick?
Thank you, Commissioners. I'm not going to go over my report. If you have any questions, I'm open to anything.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Because I went over it. Hey, the second to the last bullet, and I don't mean to keep perseverating on this one particular property, but we talk about the one up on Natty Hill, the 102 Campbell Avenue. Campbell, yeah. Demolition might not be the best route. So can you just elaborate a little bit more on what's happening there. So evidently you found the errors,
We found the-
HEIRS, right?
We found the errors. I was talking to Chris and talking to our internal staff, and after having the discussion with our internal staff, they thought the building still had enough bones that it would be a waste for us to go ahead with, try to go through with demolition. They thought it might be better. I mean, and this is where I talked to Chris Scary about seeing if we could possibly push a sheriff's sale
Okay.
to get it done.
And we can,
And that's where we sort of left it at that.
So it'd be like so someone could buy it, rehab it, and then.
Rather than us demolishing it and trying to go through that whole rigmarole when.
And it's expensive.
It could
expense,
still
too.
possibly be rehabbed, we think. I mean, I talked to
would
Gary
still,
about it.
yeah, we would still have to go through the process of sheriff selling it, because we would lien that property. And then if somebody would come along that wanted to purchase that for some reason, we'd probably have to go through a sheriff sale
Yeah.
to get it done anyway. So it may be easier to do that.
I mean, one man's trash, another man's treasure, right?
Exactly.
But I know we've had residents here that it's trash, right? Even though it might have bones, I don't want it to become blighted any further. So if that's an option with the sheriff, so I think maybe we should proceed. And how do we go about doing that?
Yeah, I was in
we'll start the
communication with
process.
Chris, so you guys are already they're already working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that own it, there was aired to, they don't seem to have any interest in doing anything with it, I presume.
They want nothing to do with it.
Okay.
We might even be able to work some process out with them to take over that property. And it may save us some money, and we may just have to then go do something with the county and the school district about the back taxes that may be owed.
Whatever we could do creatively.
Yeah, I've done those, when a property owner is willing to walk away and sign off on it, sometimes we can do that, and it saves some money. I don't know how much the taxes are owed on it, so.
For the
off top
school
of my head.
district, it's not, I mean, ours aren't so bad, but the school district, it's significant.
Maybe we can, especially, we have some other things going on with the school district, maybe that can be
A
a
little
discussion
trade.
point.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you, Pat. I
Oh,
didn't have
sorry,
any
just
other
that-
questions.
I had one thing, yeah. So on those traffic signals down on 50 and Hickory Grade, like, it's been talked about, and obviously with the traffic, and then with the light systems get screwed up and they have to come and reset them, like, what's the, like, in terms of the big fix, like, what's the solution to that? 'Cause it's gonna get worse, obviously with
Well,
build-outs in
every time we
Newberry.
send them, or every time we get them involved, they
Yeah.
tell us they're working as appropriate.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we just have to stay on top of it. I know the chief's always on top of it because we field a lot of complaints about that.
Because it's
And-
just gonna get worse to
And
say
a
if
lot
they're-
of
they
it
keep
is
not working.
people not following.
They block the box.
Yeah.
They block the box, and that just
Exactly.
exacerbates
And that screws the
the
lights
problem.
up, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what's causing a
Yeah.
lot of it right now. So, and I don't know if there's a good solution. I mean,
I'm just-
other than have a cop sit there 24 hours to try to deal with that.
Just
I mean,
put
it's-
something in the box, like some lines or something, or, I don't know. Because it's just gonna get worse, guys.
We've had issues too with, like, they'll go offline, and then that sets the whole corridor out of whack, and then they have to come out and reset it. Now, they can do it from Kansas, actually, they do it remotely.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes that's the issue, but it's blocking the intersection, is all kind of different things, but it is gonna get worse if we don't.
Yeah, I just didn't know
rectify it.
of like a long-term fix where it's fixed, like, because it seems to always be coming up almost every week, so. I don't know, guy, I don't.
I mean, we have.
I
been-
wish I had that solution.
All right, well.
'Cause we get the
With
complaints.
Newberry coming in and.
Yeah, I mean, we
It's
have
gonna
been
be a
investing
mess.
in some of the technologies that help it run better. Hit your thing there.
Oh.
I'm in a contact with Rhythm Engineering, and right now they're implementing AI technology. Hopefully, it will help improve the situation. I believe next week I have a conference call scheduled with them, so they'll be walking me through
Oh, good.
through the new technology. Hopefully, it will
Maybe that's our
provide the
fix,
remedy.
is AI
Could be.
technology. All right.
And if not, we'd have Vitaly sit down there and give out tickets.
You'll be there 24/7. Your lawn chair.
We all good? Thank you, Pat.
Thank you. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Pat.
We'll increase the revenue.
Yeah.
Building
Start tolling
permits?
people on that.
Pretty light month.
Yeah.
Just one commercial sign permit. Everything else is residential, $1,275. Surprisingly, comparison to last year, not terribly far behind, but really a slow month.
Okay. I see Andrea's still out on medical. Is anyone pinch hitting for her?
She did submit something late in the day, but I don't think I had a chance to look at it too much. I don't have anything to chime in with. Do you have anything, Paula, to review?
All right, we can punt that to next month.
It's punted.
Jason, engineering?
Good evening, Board. I'll go through a few of the projects here, and feel free to jump in with any questions you have. We've been working with Paula for a number of months on the trails and the multipurpose fields and the ball fields at Fairview, and those are kind of winding down. The multipurpose fields broke ground here recently, so they should be on pace for kind of an end of summer completion as they had thought. The Fairview ball fields, the last bit of fencing is going up on those, and they'll be doing field restorations to get the grass planted and growing this spring for use next year. A lot of planning items in different phases, as we've noted before. One update is the Stonegate plan. I feel like I update you every month on that, but it sounds like they are looking to move on phases 3, 4, and 5, which is about 114, I believe, lots that will be coming online here soon. Lafayette 180 that you recently approved, they're in the developers agreement process. We've been working with the solicitor and the staff on that. This month's Planning Commission meeting, we have a few items on the agenda. As you noted, Leanne, the Hastings Phase 5 Master Plan revision will be on, as well as Hastings Phase 5 final plans. Walker's Mill townhouses will be on, and there's a small subdivision for Genoka Plan Number 2. But if anyone has any specific questions, I can certainly answer.
I'm good.
Good.
Good. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
Vitale, facilities?
Good evening, Commissioners. Past month, I've been involved mostly in coordination efforts amongst multiple contractors, suppliers, engineers, and public works in a grant reviewer. As John Barrett mentioned, I've been involved into Alpine Bridge replacement. The cost went up slightly because we revised scope of work. We're trying to make the bridge wider and longer to incorporate two-way traffic. So that's why cost went up. Proposal of execution of work authorization with the mechanical contractors. We have some issues with HVAC system, and we're planning to perform a leak down test of this building, which will require a full isolation, main floor, and the police department. So it's some expenditure coming up in the next month. Stormwater basin drainage review, work with Allegheny County Conservation District. There's some small adjustment needs to be done at the Mayview Public Works site basin. Cape Seal program, hosted pre-construction meeting, and MS4, continue with MS4 outfall inspections. And let me know if you have any questions. I will be.
All right, I've pre-read your report. I don't have no questions this month.
Thank you. Looks good. Thanks.
Thanks, Vitale.
Paula Parks.
Parks and Recs. Paula Parks.
Good evening. If you haven't been to Fairview, I would recommend go up there. It looks on a full-on construction zone between the ball fields and the multi-purpose fields. There's now construction fence around all the multi-purpose fields, so it is full-blown. We're in it. So very excited. They have I told them it has to be done by mid-August in time for Community Day. So that's going to happen.
Push.
Some good news. We were awarded a $9,500 grant from Live Well Allegheny. It's going to go towards the trails through Fairview, so just another grant to add on to that whole project. Been going through the interview process for our summer concession help, summer playground camp, and intern, wrapping that up this week. And we had our bunny hop down at the farmer's market. It was a big success, over about 1,000 kids in attendance, so estimating anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 people in attendance. We love the farmer's market location because at 8 o'clock in the morning when we were setting up, it downpoured. So it was great to be under shelter and be covered and didn't have to worry about that. Coming up here in the next couple months, myself, Andrea, and Ian have been working on a new software called Cadence. It's going to be kind of our hub for anything sponsorships, events, volunteers. Currently, I use one-time kind of software for volunteer registration, one for sponsorship, another one for anything event related. So we're kind of combining into one software, and we'll be launching it here in the next couple months. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those.
I did have one question when you talked about the trails that kind of sparked my mind. I don't recall having any recent conversations on the active transportation plan.
Yes.
And then the last time we talked, I remember there were some things that we referred to as like the low-lying fruit. Do we have like active projects moving on that aside from trails? Like the crosswalks with the flashing lights and stuff?
Yep. So part of the grant, one of the grants that we got, which was for like planning purposes, is we're still working on a crosswalk from like OTB to where the trailhead would be. Myself and John will be having a meeting with Upper St. Clair in the next couple of weeks to kind of start coordination of connecting from OTB to them. PennDOT wants us to work with Upper St. Clair before we come to them because the borderline is like on the bridge.
You're also talking about like Hunting Ridge by the 7-Eleven.
Haven't done anything with that. That's kind of, we haven't made any movements on that. If that's something we need to pick back up again, we definitely can. But we've kind of been focusing on the trailhead, OTB, Upper St. Clair kind of connection.
Okay. I was just curious because I know we had like low, medium, and then high complexity type of projects, right? I just wanted to make sure those lower
that
ones.
intersection, you're right, that intersection at Hunting Ridge is kind of like the low-hanging fruit, only because there's an established crosswalk there. So we did ask, I mean, we haven't done anything too significant, but we have worked with Jason and his team on like mapping out what kind of permits we'd need for the flashing signs. I think you guys put together kind of like a scope of work and an estimate for us so we could budget for it. We had discussions with the Hunting Ridge HOA about that. They had seemed to feel as if, I guess they had discussions with Representative Ortitai about it and seem to think there's some funding they might be able to secure about it. So I did provide them with what Gibbs and Thomas put together in terms of scope of work and a cost estimate. But other than that, we haven't pursued implementation. Probably be a budget item for next year if we.
I got one other quick question. Yeah, and I know that it's going to be next year? Next year is going to be the trails, or be completed.
So, yes, completed, yes.
Yeah, and I was out last week, so I wasn't up, so I'm going to go, because I walk up there all the time, as you know. And the one thing I noticed is last year they had the speed bumps up, and now they're gone. And you have to kind of walk on the streets. And it gets to the point, I think I'm becoming that old guy that I start yelling at people to slow down.
Did you wear a yellow vest?
I should. I'm going to be the guy with blinkers on. I'm going to have like a pencil on the top of my head.
Yeah, it's definitely needed. So the main trail, which will be from kind of the bridge by Greenwood Drive all the way up to the ball fields, we're hoping to have the plans to go to bid this fall.
Yeah.
This is a TASA, so it would go through PennDOT's whole bid process, so it's lengthy. So our goal is to have it this fall so that we can go to bid and award it and have them ready to go in like February, March of 2027, so it can start as soon as the weather kind of breaks. And with that project, you really can't do a lot during the winter time. I think PennDOT's requiring us to have it on public display for like 60 days. So it's something that we can't rush, unfortunately. So
Yeah, the people speed up there, that's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. And with those speed bumps, that kind of helped.
comes out with all the construction vehicles going through and everything, and now
So
more
that's
construction
okay.
vehicles coming in.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll just continue to yell at people.
Just keep yelling at people.
I'll be the guy yelling at
Get a
people.
little sign. Little
What's
sign.
wrong with you? Slow down. Hurry.
Thank you, Paula. Chief?
Good evening, Commissioners. John Phoenix, Chief of Police.
Hey, Chief, when you get a call about the old guy up there, just tell him.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Becoming the old guy.
Come on, how about the old guy?
Guys out there pestering people.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, Tim. In March, we had 542 calls for service, and our officers made 158 traffic stops. Our bike patrols have started because the weather's gotten nicer. I'm sure you've seen them out and about, so you'll see them more as the weather gets nicer. Our 2 new patrol vehicles have been outfitted and are now on the road as of last week. So they're in, ready to go, 2 new shiny cars. And our hiring process is where we stand is we had 17. I don't know if I touched on this last month, but we had 17 candidates pass. So we're going to do interviews over 2 days on the 30th of April and the 1st of May.
Oh, great.
And then at that point, within 2-3 weeks after that, we'll start our backgrounds with that. So we have a panel to do that. Also, this past week, I presented Sergeant Westlick, who can't be here tonight, with a plaque for his family and
that's
him
very
at
nice.
home, and I duplicated one that we're going to hang in our lobby in memory of Ellie Fay.
Yeah,
So he was very appreciative. He wished he could have been here tonight, but he wasn't able to make it. So
understood. That's very nice.
Yep. I don't have anything else. Are there any questions?
Thanks, Chief.
Hey, thank you.
Well,
Appreciate
thank you.
Thanks.
Danny, Public Works.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We can start with you have the pictures. That picture of the salt building, there's about 2,000 ton in there we just received. We can probably fit another 4,000 in that building yet. So
Wow.
come August, we can start buying some more.
Okay. Find it somewhere that's cheap. Right?
Yeah.
Or do what Mark said, start doing some spot buys.
Yeah, spot buy now. Can you buy it advance them? Lower prices.
Our sign guy's been busy. We got a new guy that's going to kind of take over that job since Todd moved up. So we're breaking him in. The mechanics have been busy. See that one picture with the motor out of one of the police cars? He has to do that to change the water pump. Actually, has to drop the motor out of that car and change the water
Jeez.
pump in it.
It's a big engine.
So it's a little lengthy operation, but it's not too tough for him. So. The other one, Chuck, is just on new brakes and stuff. Parks guys, they're busy mowing. Now that's we fixed up the batting cage on Field E down in Morgan. We concreted it all and dressed it all up around there. We even strengthened the poles up too, so they won't bend them no more. The guy's been busy mowing grass. In the parks. The guy's been busy mowing grass. Our 2 seasonal guys started, one last week on one this week. So we're beefing our crew up for the parks this year. This is the Cemetery Hill Stormwater Project in conjunction with the paving program this year. We're going to pave that this year, so we'll put all the storm pipes in for that. And when in the month of March, we had a bunch of storms come through. So we were busy cleaning up trees and whatnot a couple nights.
I called it out 6 times.
What's that?
Old Oakdale Road.
Yeah.
That's old.
Yeah, we got a lot of complaints about that. We finally went
Yep.
and took it off.
It's Chuck's fault.
My fault.
It's Chuck's fault.
That's all I have. Any questions or anything?
All good.
And some new vehicles coming in, big
The
trucks.
2 new international we ordered in January are here in 84 PA. The chassis, they have to be sent out now and get the bodies and outfitted up there now. So hopefully we'll have it by winter. So
All right.
that's
All
the
right.
plan anyhow.
It's a good plan.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Quest Tracker, anything?
Nothing really. I mean, the only thing to point out on there is that
Garbage, potholes.
soon we're going to be kind of eliminating the I mean, people can still use it for reporting missed pickup, but we're going to try to encourage people to go directly to Waste Management. In talking with them, they have an internal system that they're encouraging everyone to use. So request tracker, if we do it, it's kind of like another layer. We lose a little bit of reporting on this stuff to you guys, but I think we are able to get some kind of back of the house numbers off of Waste Management, so we'll do our best to share that with you, but I just wanted to point that out.
Okay. Any old or unfinished business?
Nope.
All right, move on to new business. Item 10A, discuss and consider S-02-2026 Smith-Henny Lot Line Adjustment Plan, preliminary and final minor subdivision application, parcels 328G13 and 328G30, which is zoned R2.
I'll jump into that if that's
Yeah.
okay. This is a very minor plan. They're just simply adjusting a lot line to encompass a barn that one of the.
Like down in Collier or something?
Yep. This is multi-municipal because, as you noted, the structures are located in Collier Township. The majority of the property is in South Fayette, but it's in arrears of the property. But because lot lines are being adjusted, both municipalities need to sign off on this. We've reviewed it. Allegheny County's reviewed it. The consultant and their applicants have addressed all of our comments adequately, and we would recommend approval.
Does anyone have any questions on this?
No questions.
Would anyone like to make a motion to consider approving S-02-2026 Smith-Henny Lot Line Adjustment?
Yes, I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Any questions? All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Item 10B, discuss and consider resolution 2026-6 firefighter, volunteer firefighter service tax credit. This is what John mentioned in his statements earlier. Does anyone have any questions on this?
No questions.
Would someone like to make a motion to approve this
I'll
resolution?
make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I'll abstain. Item C, discuss and consider submitting a commitment letter to provide the matching funds for the proposed Alpine Road Bridge Replacement Project. And this is, again, back to what John was mentioning with the 1 million. Anyone have any questions on
I have no
this?
questions. I'll make the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 11, anything from the solicitor to report?
Nothing for public session.
Any public comment?
Sue? No, it's not.
Missing two?
Nah, I'm not Sue.
Ben, we skipped you before you weren't here.
Sorry, Ben.
Okay, wonderful.
Good to have you here then, man.
Anything with board discussion?
Not here.
All right, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming.